stuck behind Shack Tool. Will they get plasma? Will we see microwave strats? We don't know. But our runners are off now. And they're going to be heading down over to the morph ball area. And we're going to be finding out what our first items are. So, hopefully they get morph ball pretty quick. Toasty using some moonfall strats there. See Canadian now, and UNH Chabo also using moonfall, as well as Altia. So all four of our runners are using the moonfall strats. We had one of these races where runner used the moonfall to get into the lower green Brinstar. That's where the power bombs were. It was definitely not required to do that, but very, very helpful. Looks like, ooh, yeah, that's right. Our first item, the Nope Tank. The Nope Tank. Everybody picking that Nope Tank up. I don't blame them. They don't have any. It's basically a free energy tank. Except it's not full. It doesn't have any energy in it. So here's our morph ball in the blue Brinstar ceiling. All our runners are going to pick that up. Let's see who. Looks like Toasty's having a little bit of trouble with the setup. That Rio, if it's not quite in the right place, it can certainly troll you. You gotta be careful because it does do a good bit of damage to Samus. So, all right, and it's just regular missiles off to the right there. And ooh, that's good. Everybody's gonna want that. That's a real good pickup there. That they say power bombs there at first missile. So will someone take meme route and continue on all the way over to the left here, past the giant side hoppers? That's a question. We may see some of our runners check that item. Looks like Canadian Al is definitely going to at least check that item. And it's more missiles, no supers. Our runners are still looking for super missiles. But finding power bombs early there, very, very nice. I mean, a lot of things you don't have to worry about. They still want more of them, but finding them early. Alright. Chabo also going over to that meme route missiles. Altia going underneath old Mother Brain. Gonna find some more missiles there. We'll see how many of our runners decide to pick that up there. So Toasty's gonna do that, as is Canadian Al. Yeah, none of the runners have decided to check Billy Mays. Getting those power bombs kind of after that Blue Brinstar room there. I don't blame them for it. They have to go back in order to check Billy Mays, so I really don't blame them. Alright, almost all of our runners in the climb now. This room, pretty painful, especially if you get out of rhythm. All those pirates there hanging on the wall. Real easy to fall down and just lose time in that room. I like this here. Toasty and Canadian Al are going to be going to 230 missiles. Is that... Ooh, more power bombs. That's actually really nice. That's going to give them 10 power bombs. Whereas Chabo has skipped that. Or I'm sorry, Altia has skipped that. We'll see if Chabo decides to go get that. Altia getting the energy tank there at what is Bob Chorizo. I imagine all our runners are going to be picking that up and then heading on down over to Terminator. Yeah, Chamo also getting rewarded. Those extra power bombs actually is really, really nice. Runners not having regular bombs. So having 10 power bombs is a nice little cushion, especially this early in the run. There we saw Wave Beam at Terminator. It's a nice early beam upgrade. means that Wavegate in Pink Brinstar is actually doable without the super missile glitch. And look at this Canadian Owl with 10 super missile or 10 power bombs is going to be going to check Gauntlet. This is definitely doable. We might see a save there before. Toasty also going to check Gauntlet, looks like. Definitely with a save. And Altia is just continued on the normal round. So there we see the first mock ball into Green Brinstar Reserve. Brinstar Reserve area. And still no supers. That's the big one. Where are the supers? Yeah, where are those super missiles? Alright, Canadian out. Make it back up there. Has 10 power bombs. Toasty making it across. Ooh, the plasma beam. Still no supers for Altia. And that entire Brainstar reserve area. I mean, that's 4 minor items there. You see a ton of like regular missiles. Altia has 20 regular missiles now. Plasma beam is super nice, and we're going to be talking about combining them with plasma wave because they're going to pick up wave and Terminator. So that's going to be real nice for Toasty and Canadian Owl. Having that really hype, powerful, really hype beam. They're going to be super happy. And if there's super missiles up here, yeah, there are. Oh, man. Chavo going the back way to check. Wow, an extra power bomb pack and super missiles. Like that's living the dream for this. Whoa, Toasty! Don't tell me you're gonna skip Terminator. This is living the dream. Yeah, there you go. Picking up that wave beam. I can't imagine a better early gauntlet charge beam, maybe. Like this is basically what the runners wanted. So Toasty and Canadian Owl are gonna really have a good time with it. Altia still looking for those super missiles, not finding them, even down here with the Eddie Coons. Yeah. Canadian Owl going to be picking up that wave beam and Terminator room. Super happy. I'm sure they're both very happy with that decision to check Gauntlet so early. We'll see if any of our other runners decide to go and check Gauntlet at all. They might not. Alright, Chavo coming around, having cleaned out Brinstar Reserve. Yeah, we'll see if Chavo's... Looks like, okay, Chavo is gonna go down. Gonna be a whole lot of disappointment and no supers down here. But there is a major item, so I like this check earlier rather than later, especially since you've got the power bombs to get down here. So this is in logic at this point. All right, yeah, Chavo's still looking for those super missiles. Our runners on top there having checked Gauntlet, getting those super missiles. I don't think they're going to be going over to Edicoons. But we are getting a bunch of energy tanks now. So does that mean we have heated room runs in our future? Some heated rooms? Yeah, there's a Toasty gonna be head skipping on Edicoons. Don't blame him. 100% don't blame him there. No reason to go over there. He's got super missiles. It's kind of a little bit out of the way. We'll, most likely see Canadian Owl do the same thing. No Eddie Coons. Yeah. Also, that gauntlet check provided another power bomb, so like our runners, the Canadian Island Toasty having an extra power bomb pack too, compared to the two runners on the bottom. All right, and we're at Big Pig now. Some more missiles. That's not what our runners want to see. Now our runners do have the wave beam, so they don't have to do the green gate glitch here. But, sometimes they forget. Chabo, going to check Mission Impossible. This is just a minor. Alright, it says nope, I'm not gonna check that. But that is a really, really nice movement item that Toasty has just picked up. High jump boots. High jump boots. You don't know what you got till it's gone, especially with those things. Like having speed booster and not high jump boots really, really sucks. So, whoa, Altia. Here we see some DLC. Spore Spawn. So, I hope they saved before this, because if super missiles are not up here, they're gonna be stuck. It is possible for super missiles to not be here, and the gauntlet missiles be like the super missiles. So there's Canadian Owl getting those high jump boots. Still no super missiles for Chavo and Altia though. We're seeing a Spore Spawn. Spore Spawn hype. Alright, so Toasty gonna be making his way over to Red Tower, so we'll see if Toasty decides to go up or down Red Tower. Nope, it's definitely down. Altia. Oof. I think needed one more missile there. Interesting, Spore Spawn has the same amount of energy as Creed. 1,000. Yeah, totally hope that Altia saved here before Spokesbow. If super missiles are not back here, it's gonna stink. Alright, Altia. Not sure what Altia is doing there. Just hanging out. Alright. Meanwhile, Chabo doing some backtracking. That's pretty interesting. Maybe gonna go check out Gauntlet. Ooh, Canadian Owl is going up Red Tower. And Toasty making his way over to the warehouse. No suits yet for any of our runners. Altia, is this super missiles? It's a risky play. More power bombs there. Toasty says, I don't need them. Are those super missiles in there, Altia? Oh, Alpha power bombs contains power bombs. And some missiles. Alright. So it's possible Canadian Owl go for just pick up some ammo. Still looking for more supers, really. Chabo looks like, yeah, might be going for a gauntlet. Going for that gauntlet check. I think Chabo has the information that there are supers in back of gauntlet already, so. Oh no, it's power bombs. Altia, you saved, I hope. Yes. Okay. Nice Kraid quick kill there by Toasty, and Kraid holds the charge beam. Wow. We are one item away from the trifecta, the triumvirate of power, the use try however you like. the microwave beam. Our runners only need find X-ray, and they can microwave the bosses to their heart's content. All the bosses, except for Ridley. And I don't think it does much against Kraid. I mean, Charged Plasma Beam pretty much rocks Kraid's world anyway. So wow, nice little item to have there. Screw attack for Toasty. Canadian Owl trying to make it over the moat. This CWJ, very nicely done there. A very, very difficult trick to pull off. Double frame perfect. So, hitting that is super awesome. Alright, Altia gonna be going to get some high jump boots. Meanwhile, Chabo is going to be picking up Plasma and those supers in the back of Gauntlet. So, yeah, I told you this was going to be exciting. We had no idea where stuff was. Our runners have no idea where stuff is. So, we're all over the place. Alright, Toasty coming into what would be high jump boots and is rewarded with another E-Tank. So there's some additional super missiles for Canadian Owl. Nice kind of free spot there. Be able to pick them up before Fantoon. Alright. Chavo gonna be getting those supers. Okay, lined it up nicely there. Toasty saving here. Probably gonna be going over do an ice beam check. Meanwhile, Canadian Owl coming into boss number 1. Fantoon. Or 2, depending on however you want to look at it. Boss number 1, boss number 2. Boss number 1 for Canadian Owl. There's this ice beam check for Toasty. Oh, and there it is. The Toasty microwave beam formed. He's ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing some real quick bosses out of Toasty with that microwave beam. Dragon vulnerable to microwave beam. Bawoon vulnerable to microwave beam. Fantoon vulnerable to microwave beam. Ridley is not, sadly. Cannot microwave beam Ridley. Just Ridley's not pierced by the plasma beam. It's I guess it's, I don't know, call it a glitch. But whatever the flag is that is set in the vanilla game, you can't possibly have a plasma beam before those other bosses anyway. So. Alright, let's see what Canadian Owl is rewarded with for playing around with Fantoon. This normally super missiles over here, but in the randomizer has been changed to a major item. So ice beam. That's real nice. That is a real nice item to find. So I'm sure Canadian Owl actually excited to find that. Gonna want that for Torian to freeze the Metroids. Alright, Toasty only has 86 energy here. Does want to be careful. But has made it over to Bubble Mountain area, so. Alright, looks like Toasty's just gonna farm up here. Oh, maybe go down to Croc. Could have bet on Croc Z. Altia, I think still not checked. Gauntlet. Altia, you really want to check Gauntlet there. Chavo really wanted those power bombs there, Mission Impossible. Went back to check them. Alright, what nice sponges bath there from Canadian Al. Getting up over, gonna be checking out what is at Wreck Ship E-Tank. Oof. Getting hit a couple times there. Well, at least once on purpose. Yeah, look at that. Charged plasma beam. Oh, Crocomire. It's a beautiful thing. Toasty just dancing. Moonwalking all the way back. And rewarded with a nope tank. Says, I'm going to pick that up. Alright, Altia, gonna get the information they need. Yep, there's those supers that they're looking for. So, yep, so far, those... Oh, Wreck Ship E-Tank is just an E-Tank. And Canadian Al says, no thanks. Reset. Gonna go back to the save. Don't blame him. You know, he's got 40 tanks and a reserve. Like, how many of these things do I need? 15 million? Nah, 7 would be nice. But, I mean, fighting through spike death rooms for an E-tank, it's just not exciting. There will be more. Alright, so this is going to be interesting for Toasty to get up here. Has high jump boots, does not have bombs. Oh, does have bombs. Okay. Well, where did Toasty pick up bombs? Must have been, you know what? Probably the Spazer item. The Spazer item was probably bombs. And we missed it. And the grapple item. Oh, folks who bet on Croc tonight, you are going to be sadly disappointed. Double nope tank. Chabo going to be going and doing a Billy Mays check here, it looks like. Yeah, bombs were at Spazer. So, nothing good over at Croc Z tonight. Sorry for you folks who bet on Croc. All right. I hope that item over at Wreck Ship Reserve was not good, because Canadian Al cannot get it, and we have no idea what it is until somebody else goes over there and checks it. It could be a suit, and boy, would that be awful. All right. All right, Toasty gonna be doing a little bit more farming. Canadian Al gonna be checking some Twitter over here in bowling. Posting to Instagram. Look at me, I'm at bowling for the millionth time. All right, Toasty back in a bowl mountain. Looks like Toasty wants to go for Norfair Reserve here. This a very difficult to check. Ooh, a speed booster. So that's real nice. So if that item is actually of any value, which apparently it's not, because if the Canadian Owl would have immediately gone back to. All right, so that's a real nice item to have, though. energy for Toasty and some supers there if he wants. Supers apparently so far a premium in this seed. So Wreck Ship not really panning out there for Canadian Al. Does have Speed Booster and Ice Beam. So our runners are going to have to go to the Wreck Ship before they go to Meridia, because they are not going to be able to beat. Well, they're not going to be able to get to Bot Moon without either of those two items, or unless they do some crazy Crystal Flash clip thing. I don't know. Maybe. I don't even know if that's a thing. Might be a thing. Crystal Flash clipping, but I doubt we're going to be seeing anything like that. So, Wreck Ship absolutely required. All right. And what is the item at Speed Booster? Space Jump. So that's real nice. Space Jump and Screw Attack pretty early. Question is, where are the suits? Not at Croxy. Not at Wreck Ship. We don't have Grapple Beam. That's the one thing that would say, all right, there's a suit in Meridia. Right? They do have high jump boots. They do have ice there. They can get Ice Beam. It's over there at the Wreck Ship. Wow, Toasty living dangerously here, going into double chambers with only about 200 energy. Yeah, Chabo doing a great quick kill. There it. Oof, Toasty rewarded by that play. Various suit. Canadian Al going to be checking Waterway here. This is a nice check. None of the other runners are going to be able to have checked this yet because they don't have Speed Booster. Canadian Al has gone to the Wreck Ship, and Canadian Al is totally rewarded with just an E-Tank. Yeah, he could Crystal Flash. It's not that dangerous, but double chambers. You don't want to be in there any longer than you. It's an awful room when you fall. All right, so Toasty looks like going to be farming up here. Probably going to be heading down to the fair. So Toasty's route, I think, pretty good here. Canadian Al, we'll see with that extra. I've gone to Fantoon and cleared out the Wreck Ship. You know, had a Speed Booster, has Ice Beam. Will that make his lower Norfair a little bit easier, or his Norfair easier? Just Norfair in general. All right, Toasty going in for a lava dive here. Pretty easy with high jump boots. Not entirely trivial, but much easier with high jump boots. And Canadian Al going to be picking up those regular bombs. Regular bombs. Those are a real nice safety item to have. Oh, I like this. Altia going to be coming into the Wreck Ship. Be rewarded with two nice items. Both that Speed Booster and that Ice Beam are up here. So, all right, nice green gate glitch there by Toasty. Going to be heading in the back door to Gold Torizo. All right, well, this is an interesting play here by Canadian Al. He is doing some suitless Meridia. I don't know. I'm not a super fan of this here. Mostly because, well, I know where the various suit is. And I mean, there's all those items to check in Norfair, and he's just eschewing that completely for this suitless Meridia. Very interesting. All right, Toasty coming into amphitheater here. This room really annoying. A lot of rising acid. Don't want to be caught at the bottom of that. Altia fighting Fantoon. And Chabo gonna be coming in over to Ice Beam. Meanwhile, Canadian Al almost all the way up here. You know, certainly would be a huge if Gravity Suit is in Meridia here. Okay, now killing that power amp there. They are actually enemies, not just grappling points. Yeah, Toasty. Make use of that microwave beam. Fantoon, nice and red there. Altia taking down Fantoon. We always like to see that. And Toasty coming in on this Space Pelican. All right. Canadian L has regular bombs here, so oh wow! It's Gravity Suit at Mama Turtle. This, what a development! Wow, I'm speechless. I don't even like. That is an amazing play by Canadian Al. Almost. They're. Yeah, I can't even, can't even talk. Suitless Meridia required. That is. Yeah, I mean, there was so little indications of that. No grapple beam, no spring ball, no. I mean, he's got only ice beam and high jump boots. So grapple beam and or spring ball have to be available somewhere. Maybe lower Norfair. So Toasty's going to be finding grapple beam and spring ball. I don't know. Just the plays that Canadian Al has made are pretty much unbelievable. Oh no, Chabo! Oh, Chabo. Would have saved about 30 energy there had Chabo triggered their reserves manually. Might have been able to make it out there. Not really sure. Getting stuck in the lava actually does suck. So slows you down without gravity suit and all kinds of mean and nasty stuff. So wow. All right. So Meridia Sandpit, just an E-tank. Canadian Al does not want that. Is going to be set here. There's Spring Ball for Toasty. He's got that. There's and Fire Flea holds grapple. Oh no, Altia! Altia! Taking a death there to the Spiky Death Room, and I mean, now you know why it's Spiky Death Room. It is an evil room full of spikes and death, and many a runner has died there. Especially if you are running 100% in this game. Just evil room. All right. Jabba gonna be going up Red Tower. Meanwhile, Toasty leaving Lower Norfair. And yeah, Canadian Owl gonna be going over to Dragon. Now, does not have Charge Beam here, so because as we know, Charge Beam is behind Kraid, and I don't. The Canadian Owl just went straight into Suitless Meridia, just making absolutely amazing calls here, Canadian Owl. Springball was a screw attack. All right. Thank you for keeping me honest here. Still no grapple. All right, Chabo finding power bombs at Alpha Power Bombs. Says, nope, don't want those. Nice halfie there by Canadian Al. Looked like he was going for the full halfie, but was proud like a pixel low there. So we'll see how Canadian Al handles Dragon. Some more supers there by Dragon. So does not know where Charge Beam is yet, so don't blame Canadian for going trying to pick up some more ammo. Yeah, and Toasty is going to be going to the wreck ship now, almost 100%. So Altia making it over to the wreck ship. E-Tank. It's an E-Tank. Altia just going to reset, maybe? I'm taking a death off the spikes here, I guess. Intentionally. Alright, Toasty. Gonna be making his way over to X-Ray. This could be Grapple Beam. And this could be like, hey, you need to go to Suitless Meridia. Nope, it's just an E-Tank. You know what? Grapple Beam might be at the wreck ship reserve. And that we missed over there. Canadian Owl checked so much earlier. If that's the case, a Canadian Owl might have had the heads up there with Ice Beam and Grapple Beam. Oh no, Grapple Beam is behind Dragon. So, yeah. Alright. Well, we'll find out. Altia making that check here for what is behind the wreck ship reserve. So we're going to find out in just a moment what that item really is. It's an E-Tank. Alright, it is absolutely nothing important. So we're not missing anything. Alright, nice reverse halfie there by Canadian Owl. And it looks like Canadian Owl's going to be heading over to Plasma Beam. Does not know where that Varia suit is. Oh, and decided, nope, I'm not going to do that. Still looking for that Varia suit. Got to go down to Lower Norfair. Nope, this is a free-for-all tonight. Not two different races. There are more runners than what you see here in the race. So we don't even know where they are. It's awesome. But these are our featured runners tonight. All right, Canadian Owl deciding that Plasma Beam is the way to go. And Toasty coming up on Fantoon. Meanwhile, Chavo looks like they're trying to make their way to the Criteria Power Bombs. Doing it the good old-fashioned infinite bomb jump way. And has made it up here. I think Chavo wants more supers. And I don't blame him. I do not blame him. More supers is good for everybody. All right. Altia going to be coming up on that speed booster. Yeah. As the crossover runners like to call it, the green boomerang. You got a red boomerang, you got a blue boomerang, and you got a green boomerang. Alright, and Plasma Beam is, nope. No tank to you, Canadian Al. That's for making all the right calls. It's like you've done one of these before. Alright, Canadian Al. I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble getting out of, Plasma Beam room. This, room designed for you to have space jump, to get out of here, but, with high jump, it's pretty reasonable to get out of there. All right, there's an ice beam for Toasty, and Chavo and Altia both in elevators, coming right down here to the top of a red tower. Let's see where they're deciding to go. Ooh, oh, whoa, Canadian Al, are you doing what I think you're doing? Oh, yeah, Canadian Al is doing what I think he's doing. We are having a Shack Tool check. It's Shack Tool time. This jump, absolutely non-trivial there. That, again, designed for you to have space jump. Yeah, being able to jump out of the, sand pit there. Pretty tight jump. And Canadian Al deciding to tickle Shack Tool while he waits. Yeah, that's right, folks. You saw it here first. The Shack Tool check by Canadian Al. Meanwhile, Toasty picking up that E-Tank there. It's a wreck ship E-Tank. And Chabo coming into some heated room runs. Gonna try to make his way over to Bubble Mountain. Uh-oh, Canadian Al. Killed Shack Tool just before the end. Now has to wait for the snail. Oh, no. He's just... See, Canadian Al, this is what you get for going to check Shack Tool. You gotta wait for Shack Tool, kill Shack Tool, then the snail goes off screen, and now you gotta wait for Shack Tool again. Yeah. Just, you know, we don't... What do you... Why check Shack Tool? All right. So, now we're going to find out what that spring ball item is. Can it be anything good? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just an E-Tank. So, Canadian Al wastes all that time for an E-Tank that he's not even going to pick up. So, 2 times the Shack Tool. That just shows Canadian Al's love for Shack Tool and how much Canadian Al wanted to share his love for Shack Tool with everybody. Everybody got to see Shack Tool. Shack Tool got some love. We all wanted to see that. We were all dying to know what was a Shack Tool. And there is a speed booster for Toasty. And here's going to be a charge beam for Altea. I'm excited to see that. Yeah, definitely don't leave that behind. Pick that up. Who is not excited to see that? There's a space jump for Chabo. Gotta love that movement item. All right, and Canadian Al going to be going to Upper Norfair in just a moment, where the Varia suit awaits him in double chambers. But I think we're going to see a stop off at Kraid first here, and the rewards there are 1 charge beam and 1 screw attack. So those are going to be some pretty awesome items for Canadian Al. There's that screw attack for Altea. This seed gave our runners the double. They absolutely had to go through heated room runs, as well as gravity suit is Mama Turtle, so that demands suitless Meridia. So we were if you wanted to run the seed and you were hoping for no whammies, you lost that bet. All right, there is Kraid stand-up glitch for Canadian Al. Nice to see that DLC as well. We're getting all the DLC tonight. We got Shack Tool, we got Kraid standing up, we got Spore Spawn, and there is a energy tank for Toasty at Waterway. Has not yet quite figured out that he needs to go to Mama Turtle. All right, here's a Norfair reserve check by Chabo. Gonna be another energy tank if we remember Toasty having checked that earlier. Yeah. Toasty's checking Waterway before Meridia. I actually don't blame him. If gravity is there, then it makes everything a lot easier. A little bit out of the way, but the trade-off. Yeah, I've got my gravity suit, and I can go and kill. I can go right to killing Dragon. I don't have to. Toasty wouldn't have to check much else in Meridia if once he finds that gravity suit, especially charged Ice Wave Plasma. Like, don't care about ammo. It's gravity suit or bust for Toasty right now. Meanwhile, Canadian Al now has a screw attack and charge beam. Is basically on the opposite suit. It's Varia suit or bust for Canadian Al, and we know that Double Chambers is going to reveal the item that he seeks. But first, a pit stop at Ice Beam. All right, looks like Altea is going to be going over to Crumble Shaft. We'll see the minor item over there. There's that X-ray scope for Canadian Al. Gonna be sad that he didn't have that for Fantoon, but yeah, gonna be sad. Gonna be sad overall. So he's already taken down Dragon as well. So Dragon and Bone. So no real use for that microwave that Canadian Al has now formed. Very nice ice escape there by Canadian Al. Meanwhile, Toasty doing the play, making it happen here. This is it. Gonna be heading up Main Street here. Very nicely done. Almost to the top. And we know the reward at the end of this tunnel. If Toasty so chooses to go to Mama Turtle first, is that gravity suit. Now Toasty could, for whatever reason, decide to go to straight to Botwoom, but that would be bad. Yeah, there it is. Toasty definitely going to Mama Turtle first. So Toasty has that ice beam. The wreck ship. So it's very possible to just ice clip into Botwoom there for Toasty, but all right. Toasty gonna be checking out Mama Turtle in just a moment and rewarded with, you guessed it, gravity suit. So that's gonna make it go mode for Toasty. Oh, that's true. He does not have grapple. You can like snail climb. It's super slow, but you can snail climb to get the Botwoom. I don't know if that's in logic though. All right. So that's go mode for Toasty. Meanwhile, Canadian Owl back in Red Tower is going to be doing an X-ray check. Not what you want, Canadian Owl. Not what you want. What you're looking for is a double chambers. All right. Does not have the space jump yet either, which is at speed booster. Oh, there was a microwave beam of Botwoom by Toasty. And an energy tank for Canadian Owl. And he says, nope, I'm resetting. Hopefully that takes him right back into Business Center in Norfair. All right. Toasty Womble jumping through Coliseum. No, Altia. Altia. I hope Altia has this. Oh. Altia has forfeit from the race, sadly. So I don't think we're going to be seeing them try anymore. Is Toasty going for a spike suit? Another double frame perfect check. There is a wonderful microwave of Fantoon by Chabo. And here's a little microwave of Dragon. Meanwhile, Canadian Owl taking on the tickling Crocomire there. Little expose. Yeah. I think that's all the bosses. We've seen all the bosses be hit by the plasma. I mean, Smart Money is on Toasty, I think, for sure. As Toasty has all 4 bosses down. Canadian Owl still looking for that Varia suit. So yeah, this is definitely Toasty's race to lose here. But there are more runners in this race than what you see here. So it's quite possible that somebody who is not featured is ahead. Yeah, Canadian Owl gonna be disappointed here with the double reserve tanks. The Crack Z not panning out tonight, folks. And yeah, Toasty here. We're going to be heading straight over to Orion. So this has been an excellent race. We've seen all kinds of different routing from our runners, all kinds of different strategies on the various bosses as they've had different items when they've encountered them. This has just been absolutely fantastic to see. It's a shame what happened to Altea there, but definitely understandable. The double whammy of Suitless Meridia and Heated Room runs is not for the faint of heart. I tell you, that would frustrate me. So, all right, there is that wreck ship E-Tank for Chabo. And Canadian Owl doing some Indiana Jones over here. Wants more power bombs, I guess. Not something you see too often in a randomizer, but a little refreshing. You know? Right. Jabba gonna be making their way up to the attic in the wreck ship. I mean, screw attack and all that. Way overpowered up here. So this room should be basically trivial. Alright, looks like Canadian Owl is gonna be doing some farming. And Chambo still wants more ammo. Has that charge beam. And that charge ice wave plasma. But I guess I wonder if Chambo is just not comfortable with the Zebutite skip. Maybe wants more ammo for the Zebutites. Or maybe wants more ammo from other brains. Well, looking for more supers, maybe. Whatever it is. All right. Looks like Toasty setting up for no baby skip here. Not enough ammo for Crystal Flash. Has only 7 super missiles. So actually kind of tight on super missiles here for Toasty. I don't think we're going to be seeing them use too many supers to open, say, the Ghidorah and the red doors that are down here. I mean, 30 and 7. 37 is definitely enough. But, yeah, just, you want to preserve those super missiles. They're much more precious. Alright, so, nice little energy refill menu thing glitch. Canadian Owl is doing various suitless lower Norfair. Gonna gravity jump up the lower Norfair. Wow. I don't think Canadian Owl has gone to the double chambers area at all. This seems like there are no E-tanks down here for Canadian Owl, so I mean, ammo management to Crystal Flash is going to be ridiculously tight. Wow. I mean, this is quite the move. Yeah, this is quite the move. Has plenty of supers here, but does not want to waste a lot of them. Especially if they're going to be relying on a Crystal Flash, right? Like, there is the energy tank refill in just a bit. Gonna dip into the reserves again there for Canadian. But, right, like, Canadian can Crystal Flash kind of twice in a row with full ammo. And that means, you know, Canadian can't use their ammo for anything. Here's Spring Ball. Not very exciting. Canadian Owl right now. Definitely not the Varia suit that they want. Nope, nope. Alright, Toasty getting that stand up. Gonna be heading into Mother Brain 2 in just a moment. Gotta watch out there. Balled up. Don't want to be in a ball form when the Metroid releases from Mother Brain. It'll actually pull you into the floor. Which is terrible. Because there's actually acid below that room that will drain you. Below the floor there. Alright, Canadian Owl. Looks like got nice fast pillars here. Alright, Chabo saving at the ship. Okay, and here it is, a worst room of the game for Canadian Owl. Yeah, Canadian Owl doesn't have the space jump that's a speed booster, doesn't have the Varia suit that's a wave beam. It just didn't go over to that Bubble Mountain area at all. Getting nailed by that gold pirate. Ugh, that was not... Like, that's gonna make this ridiculously difficult. I wonder what Canadian Owl's thinking after making so many good choices earlier with this seed. There's not an E-Tech at Firefly, I don't think. Was there an E-Tank at Firefly? Like, that would save Canadian Owl right here if this is an E-Tank. Like, can't get hit by those spikes on the floor at all. Yeah. Okay, it is an E-Tank. So that's huge for Canadian Owl. That basically saved it for Canadian Owl there. But, I mean, still has to fight Ridley. And leave this most treacherous area of Lower Norfair. Like, yeah, yeah, that's official. That's official Super Metroid terminology. All right, Toasty, almost done with escape. And GG's to Toasty. Looks like Toasty is going to be finishing up in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 25 seconds. Chabo still looking around for some stuff. Coming into Waterway here. There's just an E-Tank down here. Pretty sure they have the speed booster for from the wrecked ship, so should be able to go get this. Meanwhile, Canadian Owl making their way through Wasteland, using up the last of their reserves. Oh, not clipping through, not KOing through the moving platforms. Don't blame them. It will cost a lot of energy there. All right, see how these metal pirates treat Canadian Owl. Oof, 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 oof. Canadian Owl gonna have to do a lot of farming in the Norfair farming room. But you know what? It looks like Canadian Owl is going to be doing Crystal Flash. Man, we have seen it all, this randomizer seed. Just here we get a Crystal Flash. We've seen Dragon killed by Speed Booster. We've seen Dragon killed by Microwave, Phantoon killed by Microwave, Phantoon killed by Dopplers, Bot Wound Microwaves, Bot Wound Super Missile kills. I mean, just Phantoon first. Like, this seed has been wonderful. Suitless Meridia, Heated Room runs. Wonderful from perspective of, just all the various tricks and things that we get to see. And oh my goodness, Canadian Owl getting picked up by Ridley twice. Just that
Hello?
is. That is terrible.
Hello? Testing?
Yes, we can hear you.
Maybe. Sorry, I can't. I'm not hearing you.
You there, Toasty?
Oh, hello.
So, yeah, man. What do you think?
Yeah, that was. First of all, I was like such a relief to find Varia in Bubble Mountain after getting nothing but like reserves and E-tanks. So it was like, oh gosh. That was a huge relief, and then yeah, but so I was like, okay, I got this, but then yeah, I don't got this. The it was like 100% item checks until I could finally get that gravity suit. It was crazy. I was surprised nothing was at Waterway. I was like, okay, something has got to be here, right? I was like, E-tank.
Yeah, no, just an E-tank. Yeah. Yeah, only one runner actually had a bit of a better route than you, and that was Canadian Owl, because Canadian Owl went to the wreck ship first, got Ice Beam and Speed Booster, and then for some reason went straight into Meridia.
Hold up. Do I see Owl doing a suitless Lower Norfair?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So this is where Canadian Owl's life has gone to.
Oh. Wow. Yo, respect. I like the guts, but the Varia was like, not too far away.
Yeah. So Canadian Owl has not checked Bubble Mountain at all.
Wow. I like that. That's a gutsy play right there.
Yeah. So
man,
I'm very surprised. Like, went and checked Crocomire before Bubble Mountain.
Oh yeah.
It had Speed Booster to get across Frog Speedway,
dude,
and everything. So okay,
that I don't think I've ever gotten 2 reserve tanks at Croc. That is I think my relationship with Croc is under a little question here.
Probably one of the worst Crocomires that you could have.
Yeah, I can't believe that. That was crazy. But also, where were the first supers? Were they actually in that gauntlet check there?
They were in gauntlet. Yep. Yeah. So you and Canadian going and checking gauntlet almost immediately was actually the play, because that was where the supers were. So this seed, given all the whammies, supers. Altia and Chabo had a very difficult time finding supers, as they were only available.
Yeah. Did they have to go back to gauntlet?
Yeah, we even saw a Spore Spawn check, and they were power bombs.
I think it's the first supers have been at Spore Spawn more often than they've been at gauntlet, but I don't know. So I think that's still a good check. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. The Spore Spawn check was certainly very, very reasonable check, but it was power bombs.
Yeah.
So it was Canadian Owl. You are rewarded
does Owl
with
know what treasure awaits him here?
Yeah, Spazer Beam.
He shoots it with the.
he
Super.
has supered it.
Yeah.
Does not want that trash. The game gave you Ice Wave Plasma so early, like it's just, and charge was
Yeah,
free
that was nice.
at Crade, yeah. So Canadian now
Yeah.
gonna have to farm a little bit here. Gonna want one more Crystal Flash to get out of
Yeah,
Modern
just to be
Warfare.
well done for Owl. That's really cool. That yeah,
Yeah.
if he just gets a crystal flash ammo here, he should be good to go.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna have that in just a moment. So, very still. I mean, this is very impressive. We've seen all kinds of stuff tonight with this seed. So
Yeah.
we can thank our generator, our seed generator. Whether
Yeah, just to be well done for Owl. That's really cool. That yeah, if he just gets a yeah, and thanks so much flash ammo here for commentating. Hopefully it was a good race. I think yeah, it was that I guess I got pretty lucky with the first supers because I had 5 supers for so long. I was like, wow, maybe that was actually the only ones available.
yeah,
And dang.
this seed was pretty stingy with supers.
Yeah.
Chabo and Altia were searching around, and Chabo's actually been searching around for ammunition a lot. And
Thanks
only
so much
has 20 super
commentating.
missiles. So
Hopefully it was a good race. I think yeah, it was that I guess I got pretty lucky
you're
with the
getting a
first
bit of an
supers
echo
because
there.
I had 5
Toasty.
supers for so long. I was like, wow, maybe that was actually the only ones available. Like dang. Yeah, thanks yeah. Yeah, the 4 oh yeah, John said it is a little bit lower at 4 1 and 2 or something. That's a pretty low ratio, yeah. And that's why I was like I was such a relief to find charge beam early because I was like, ooh. Getting ammo for this one is going to be really slow. So
Al has the most supers and has 25. So like nobody, luckily nobody's decided to go and fight Golden Torizo. But yeah, Al going through just that's it, going straight through the acid there. Has enough energy though. Should be no problem. Rest of Lower Norfair here. Gonna be sad if Canadian Al decides to go and check any of the items at Bubble Mountain though. Like this double chambers item right below Canadian Al. Hello, nice item there, nice major item down.
All right, so I'm gonna bounce, but thanks so much, Sir Broth, for commentating, and good luck to Owl and Joe and Chabo.
Yeah.
And Hero 82 as well, playing in the background. Oh, he finished in second place.
Yes, with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 45 seconds. So GG's to Hero 82. Not featured on our race tonight, but still want to give shout outs.
Yeah, so have a good night, guys, and take care.
All right, thanks Tozy.
Thank you.
All right, so Canadian Al got to be making a beeline over to Torian at this point in time. Altia already forfeit, so we know where they are. And Chabo coming in to Metal Pirates. Stingy on supers because it has a low ratio. Yep.
All right, I'm back. All right, I was just interviewing. I had to talk about my amazing. Okay. Whoa.
All right. All right. So here is Ridley for Chabo. Gonna be 20 shots here with this fully charged Ice Wave Plasma Beam. All right. Come on, Chabo. There we go. And Ridley is down for Chabo. Meanwhile, Canadian Owl coming into Torian. Oh, Chabo. Yeah, you don't want that. Chabo gonna have to pause now and turn Plasma Beam back on. Oh, man. Maybe that's a secret strat for Chabo. Pick up Spazer Beam. Yeah, your Plasma Beam got turned off. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that Spazer Beam when you have Plasma. Plasma's the way to go. All right, Chabo making their way out of here now, and Canadian Owl coming in to the big skip. All right, Chabo gonna get a refill here. Man, those Metroids the drops were not nice to Canadian Owl. Has only a single super. And is going to use it on the Ghidorah. I have 60 missiles, though. That's definitely enough to take out Mother Brain. Mother Brain 1, that is. Gonna turn off Screw Attack there to do the Zebutite skip. There is a Zebutite skip where you don't have to turn off Screw Attack, but it is much, much more difficult. Alright, and Chabo has only to go into Meridia. That's it. That's all that's left, Chabo. You got your Superless Meridia. now looks set up for stand-up. Only has to be off of the ground when the Metroid comes in here. And there it is. Alright, one more time. Canadian now needs to be off the ground. Just showing off some X-ray over there. Alright, Chabo. You got this. This actually might be a place where Chabo makes use of that spacer beam. Spacer beam a little bit nicer to these. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Space beam a little bit nicer than the plasma beam when it comes to killing these enemies. Like Skull Terror on the sides of that. I said what I mean, and I mean what I said. There you go. Chabo switching over to Spacer. Having an easier time of it. Oh. Nice. Freezing that one on the way down. The Skull Terror, yeah, went up there. Come on, Chabo, you got this. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 man. No. Alright, Chabo gonna go all the way back down. Meanwhile, Canadian now making his way out. On the escape. Freezing that sizer on the way down. Not exactly easy. Could also use... Oh, supered it. Oh, boy. Could also use... if he picked up the spring ball at Golden Chorizo, could also use that. Canadian Owl gonna show us some animals. Some animals love. Alright, Chabo back up. Oh no. Alright, and Canadian Al has got done with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 16 seconds for a third place finish in tonight's weekly race. So, Oh, Chabo is our last runner here. And Chabo's our last featured runner here. So let's give them all your love, all your energy, all your is you got. As we watch them finish up here. Come on, Chabo. Oh, so close. Absolutely, Canadian. Now you are first to gravity, 100% by far and away. And Varia was sitting in double chambers, wave beam, or not in double chambers, but it was a wave beam, just past it, just beyond double chambers. You ran by it. Varia at wave. Yep. All right. Come on, Chabo. You're up. You're up. You're there. No, you gotta get in the corner. Yeah, you gotta get in the corner and. Okay. You made it. All right. We're there. You're good. Yeah, Chabo. It's a little easier if you crouch jump from the corner there, but all right, Chabo made it, so no problems. All right, now Chabo just has to go over to. Don't. Yeah, okay, don't fall down this first one. You gotta make it all the way across this room. No! Oh man, Chabo. You can't get to the door that way. All right. Nice heads up there, freezing that sizer, and all right. I think everybody loved this seed. Oh no. This is not where you want to be, Chabo. Alright, if you switch back to Chabo switch back to plasma, he could kill that pirate. And there it is. It's like Chabo could hear me. Nope, don't go that way. Don't go that way. There you go. Straight down. Well, just as a reminder, folks, as we watch Chabo finish it up here, finding that gravity suit, if you liked what you see, be sure to follow these runners. Give them some of your love. They put a whole lot out on the line tonight to show you some really cool Super Metroid randomizing action. And there is gravity suit for Chabo. That puts Chabo in go mode. That puts Chabo in go mode. So it's basically off to Dragon for Chabo, and then to Torian and Mother Brain from there. Yeah, we saw crystal flashes. We saw a number of crystal flashes that you did there, Canadian. Now. Space Jump was at Speed Booster. Space Jump was at Speed Booster, Canadian. So you missed that. But I mean, not checking that Bubble Mountain area actually kind of cost you. Because it would have made your lower North Air significantly easier. You would have gone down there probably a lot earlier. There is a wonderful microwave beam of Baoon by Chavo. All right, Chavo. Looks like lining up for. Oh, didn't quite make that halfy. Lost the charge, the Shine Spark charge just before the door. All right. I imagine we're going to see some microwave strats here from Chabo on Dragon. We already saw him on Baoon. Oh, look at this. Practicing some short charges. All right, there is microwave setup. And just like that, Dragon's dead. I hope you didn't blink, because if you did, you missed it. You for sure won the audience, Canadian. It was brilliant, your play. I mean, honestly, going into the Meridia so early like that to check Mama Turtle and then being rewarded with Gravity Suit was spectacular. Your routing was really good up until you got to Norfair, and you just didn't go to Bow Mountain for whatever reason, where Varia Suit was waiting. All right, Chavo could be heading out and making a beeline over to Torian as Dragon, their last boss. All right, come on, Chavo, let's go. Spring ball jumping pretty much through that whole tunnel there. Oh yeah. Suitless lower Norfair for the memes. Hey, you gotta please the crowd. I gotta please the crowd. I don't fault the crowd pleasers. Wow, that is really nice, Chavo running through there, keeping the speed. All right, and here is Chabo's Torian. A little low on ammo, but we'll see how the Metroids treat Chabo. I mean, 42 missiles is definitely enough to get through. And with the missile refill, we'll bring them up to 55. That's definitely enough. But it's two supers, just two supers. Man, these Metroid drops are like awful. Yeah, you need 5 missiles there. This seed really stingy with the supers. All right, Chavo back up to a more respectable 5 super missiles. Come on, Chavo. All right. 55 and 8. That's those are pretty good numbers. At least I think that's an 8. Definitely be plenty of ammo to get through. I mean, you for a Mother Brain 1, you only need 15 and 7. But you can't miss a shot with that, with those numbers. So yeah, Chabo featuring Baby Skip tonight. Only one of our runners to go for it, and very nicely done there, Chabo. Yeah, really, really nice. All right, let's see how Chabo handles the Zeb Skip. Gonna turn off Screw Attack here. And Various Suit. Okay. All right. That means Chabo wants to stay above 700 energy here. For Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam will drain 700 energy. Does have some reserve. So we'll see. Maybe Chabo not gonna be going for that stand up, or could be doing a gravity only setup. All right, yeah, has taken some damage. Want to be careful there, Chabo. Yeah, was a very nice appetite skip there. All right. We see catch-up beams from Mother Brain here already. Gonna be dipping into the reserves. Setting up. Got that 700. Firing off their last missiles. Alright. And here's the rainbow beam. Alright, yep. So Chabo has done the variable setup here for stand up. Done it correctly. Very nicely done. So that's 2 different setups that we've seen for suitless or for stand-up glitch tonight, man. This seed has had it all. We have been able to see all kinds of stuff. We saw RBO strats. We saw microwave beams. We saw 2 different stand-up setups. We saw Chabo getting locked to the floor there. Gotta be real careful. Luckily, has that X-ray. Can use that to stand up there. Because Chabo was actually too close to Mother Brain at that point in time. And if you are too close to Mother Brain will not be able to hit the baby with the onion rings. And just, you'll basically be soft locked. All right. What else? What else did we see tonight? We saw heated room runs. We saw suitless Meridia. Suitless lower Norfair. Fantoon first. Kraid first. I don't know. I mean, we saw it all. It was all in there. Dragon speed booster strats, Dragon microwave kills, fast pillars, halfies, reverse halfies. Just when moon falls, we saw moon falls. Like just a plethora of tricks and awesome stuff from our runners. So the question is now, Chabo, do you save the animals or do you let them burn in a fire and explode with the rest of the planet? And when you put it that way, it sounds mean and nasty. But you're saving frames. Saving frames. We're all about speed here. All about speed. This is a speed gaming event. So, are you? Yes. Yeah. That's it, Chabo. All right. So, with that, Chabo has finished in 4th place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 47 seconds. And that brings our weekly race here with all our featured runners to a close. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Once again, if you enjoyed what you see here tonight, be sure to follow our runners, give them some love. Be sure to follow the various speed gaming channels for more Super Metroid weekly race action, as well as all the other various tournaments and exciting events that are going on the speed gaming channels. So, yeah. Thank you very much for coming out, and we hope you enjoyed this here presentation of the Super Metroid Weekly Race featuring Randomizer. I think we have some really good ones coming up for next week. It is. I have it here just in a second. Ooh. It's any percent next week. Any percent. So if you like any percent runs, I know there's an 80% tournament happening somewhere. The weekly race, any percent, that's a pretty good one. Usually gets a big draw. All right. Well, once again, thank you very much for coming out and watching this Super Metroid Weekly Race randomizer action. I am Cerberoth, and hopefully I didn't sound too terrible, as I've been sick lately. So, all right, we'll see you next mission.